Friendship and love are an integral part of our lives, but unfortunately not everyone we encounter has our best interests at heart. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you just can't seem to shake off the feeling that someone secretly dislikes you? It's a disconcerting feeling and can often lead to anxiety and self-doubt. In this video, we'll be exploring the 9 signs that someone may be harboring negative feelings toward you. These signs can manifest in a variety of ways, from passive-aggressive behaviors to outright hostility. It's important to be able to recognize these signs so that you can take action and protect yourself from toxicity. Research has shown that people who feel disliked by others experience lower self-esteem and are more likely to suffer from depression and anxiety. This is why it's crucial to recognize the signs and take steps to address the situation. With that said, let's dive into the 9 signs that someone secretly dislikes you. 1. They're always critical of you in conversation. They may always find something negative to say about you, no matter how well-intentioned your actions or words may be. They may even go out of their way to nitpick at the smallest things, such as your clothing choices, your vocabulary, or your mannerisms. When you try to share your thoughts or feelings with them, they may shut you down or talk over you, indicating a clear lack of respect. It is important to note that this criticism may not always be overt. They may also use humor as a means of deflecting from their true feelings, making it difficult to ascertain whether they are truly joking or harboring genuine disdain. 2. They don't ask questions or take an interest in what you have to say. You may notice that they never initiate conversations or fail to inquire about your well-being in a genuine manner. They might also demonstrate a tendency to interrupt or redirect the conversation to a topic that they are interested in. This behavior can make you feel dismissed and unimportant, causing you to feel uneasy around them. Their lack of interest in your life can also manifest in nonverbal cues, such as avoiding eye contact, fidgeting, or appearing visibly uncomfortable during conversations with you. This indicates their lack of priority or interest in communicating with you. 3. They never make time for you. If someone is consistently too busy or always has an excuse for why they can't hang out with you, it could be a sign that they don't want to be around you. This isn't to say that everyone who is busy dislikes you. However, they may be sending subtle signals that they don't find your conversation enjoyable. It is crucial not to jump to any conclusions, but rather to have an honest conversation with the person, expressing your concerns and seeking clarification. This could help clear any misunderstandings and strengthen the relationship, or at least give you the peace of mind needed to move on. 4. They seem uncomfortable around you. This discomfort manifests in various ways, depending on the individual. For instance, they may start fidgeting with their hands or feet, or avoiding eye contact with you. Another sign that someone is uncomfortable around you is that they may physically distance themselves from you. In some cases, they may even go out of their way to avoid being in the same room as you. It's worth noting that this discomfort is often subconscious, meaning the person may not even be aware of it. However, if you notice that someone seems consistently uneasy around you, it may be a sign that they have some underlying negative feelings towards you. 5. They always offer negative opinions on your ideas. If someone is constantly shooting down your ideas without offering any constructive feedback, it's a clear indicator that they don't value your thoughts or input. Moreover, if they go out of their way to criticize your ideas publicly or in front of others, they may be trying to undermine your confidence or credibility. It's essential to pay attention to the language and tone they use when providing feedback. Are they dismissive or uninterested in hearing your perspective? If they consistently criticize without providing any productive solutions or alternative suggestions, they may be harboring some negative emotions toward you. Then it may be necessary to reevaluate the relationship and consider whether it's worth continuing. 6. They don't laugh at your jokes. Humor is an important aspect of our daily interactions. However, If you notice that a person is not laughing at your jokes, it may suggest that there is a lack of connection between the two of you. Laughter is a natural way to ease tension and create a relaxed atmosphere. If someone is not responding positively to your jokes, it may indicate that they are not at ease around you. It is essential to note that sometimes people have different senses of humor, and not everyone may find your jokes funny. However, if you notice that a particular person consistently remains unresponsive or uninterested when you make jokes, it may be a sign that they secretly dislike you. 7. They don't include you in their conversations or activities. It can be incredibly disheartening to feel like an outsider in your own social circles, and if you notice that you're consistently being left out, it's worth investigating why. One possible reason for this exclusion is that the person doesn't want to interact with you. While this may feel uncomfortable, it's important to remember that this may not your fault. People can be incredibly complicated, and sometimes there's no easy explanation for why they behave the way they do. However, it's always helpful to take a step back and evaluate your own behavior. Have you done anything that might have upset this person? Are there any misunderstandings that need to be cleared up? In some cases, a simple conversation can go a long way in repairing damaged relationships. 8. They make fun of you in front of others. Making fun of someone publicly is a form of verbal bullying that can cause embarrassment, shame, and even psychological distress. Furthermore, when someone mocks you in front of others, they are not only targeting you but also trying to gain favor and attention from the audience. They may be using you as a source of entertainment or even trying to establish their dominance or superiority over you. Unfortunately, making fun of someone in public is a common tactic used by bullies, manipulators, and toxic people. Therefore, if you notice someone making fun of you in front of others, it's important to confront them and set boundaries. Stand up for yourself and demand respect and dignity. Remember that you deserve to be treated with kindness and compassion, and that anyone who makes fun of you is not worth your time or attention. 9. You can feel the tension between the two of you. The feeling of tension can be palpable even if the person is not actively displaying any negative behavior. You may find that you can sense their underlying hostility or discomfort even if they are not saying anything outright. It is important to be aware of this tension and to take steps to address it if possible. Ignoring it or trying to pretend that everything is fine will only make the situation worse in the long run. Instead, try to have an open and honest conversation. This can be difficult, but it is often the only way to resolve the underlying issues and move forward in a positive way. Everyone experiences some form of negative feelings from someone else, but when it's a person that you care about or are close to, it can be particularly hard. It's important to remember that regardless of how someone may feel toward you, there is always a way to turn the situation around. Try having an open and honest discussion. Show them respect and compassion, even if it feels difficult. After all, no one needs unhealthy drama in their life. Life is too short,